Hey everyone, welcome back. It is Sunday. It is Super Bowl Sunday. I really don't have a lot of thoughts on the big game today, as I don't have a lot vested personally in terms of interest in either team. The Bengals geographically are closer to me than what the Rams are. I think the Rams, though, they moved around a little bit, so they were in St. Louis for a hot minute. So geographically, the Rams were close to me. But also, one of NASCAR's former top officials, Les Richter, played for the Los Angeles Rams. So I do have a little bit of a tie there, I guess, as far as that goes. But I hope it's a good game. I don't know who you guys might maybe have picked. I can't even attempt to pick a winner in this. I haven't followed football enough this season to know who's hot, who's not. But anyway, let's get to the meat of the sandwich here, because I know that's what you guys come for. I got a local card shop review that I'm going to do as far as some stuff that I picked up there. We'll get to that in just a second. I wanted to show you a quick eBay find that I had. Picked this up, and I knew these existed, then I kind of forgot about them. And then I seen it again pop up on Facebook, so I looked on eBay, found one, but it's made by Ertel in 1993. It's a Sterling Marlin Winston Cup rookie champion, and this is the car that he drove in his rookie season, the number 17 Hesco Exhaust System Chevy, owned by Roger Hamby. The only issue I have with this car is you see they use the fastback Monte Carlo, which wasn't debuted till 1986. As you see in the picture up here, the illustration, they did run a notchback. It's number 803 out of however many was on the front there, 15,000. So a pretty nice car. It's got a little couple rough corners on it, but I just thought it was very, very unique. A couple other things that I did pick up. I did manage to find, and we'll open this soon, a box of Prism at Target. It was just sitting on the shelf waiting to be taken home by me. So I did grab that one as well. They didn't have much else. They did have some more WWE cards, but I did not want to get into those. And then they did have some Wave 10 NASCAR Authentics. So I picked up a Kyle Larson, an Alex Bowman. Really like that paint job. Kind of reminds me of the Heilig Myers car that Bobby Hillin drove in 1993 and Mike Wallace in 94. And then this Michael McDowell. I like the fact that they do a lot of the, Michael's not a no-name driver by any stretch of the imagination, defending Daytona 500 champion, but he's also not a championship driver or one of the more popular drivers on the circuit in terms of media following, etc. So I like the fact that NASCAR Authentics does do some of these other drivers that are spaced all throughout the field. So anyway, went to the local card shop, and I've had these for about 2 weeks now. And the reason I wanted to show you guys these is I knock over my stack, and I'll get those recalibrated here. I'm running out of room on my table. Obviously, Super Bowl Sunday, I bought a ton of football cards. They have what they call a 10-cent box, and you just fill up one of those boxes for $10, and it actually comes out to less than 10 cents. But we're just going to kind of scroll through these. I want to show you guys all these different cards that I got. There you see Hall of Famer Peyton Manning. I just went through, there's Jerome Bettis, I believe he is known as the Bus back in his days. We're going to go through those. Randy Moss had a Truck Series team for a few years. There's Hall of Famer Joe Montana, nice looking card there. Eric Dickerson, he had a brief stint with the Colts. Ray Lewis, Walter Payton, Joe Montana again. And again, I just had sat down and decided I want to fill up a box full of football cards. So I tried to pick out names that I recognized. There's some vintage in here, so some of those names may not be real well-known names, but I just picked them up because, hey, it's vintage. Maybe down the road somebody's working on a set and they need one of these common cards to fill out their set. And all this stuff is 2021 stuff, which I've not bought any of or very, very little of. But all these cards, I thought, hey, can't pass an opportunity up on these. And, of course, the card shop that I go to is Indy Card Exchange down in Fishers, Indiana on 96th Street. I've got their cards somewhere on a pile here to my right. If I find it before the end of the video, I'll flash it up there for you. Andy and his crew, they take care of you down there. They have more than just the 10-cent boxes. They've got, I don't want to call it a dollar box, but they do have boxes of cards down there where the cards are anywhere from $1 to $5, and got a lot of nice stuff in those. I just didn't take the time to go through those because my goal was to fill one of these 330 count boxes up, and I came pretty close to filling it up. It just had just a tiny little bit of space in there, but I was more than happy with my purchases. There's another, so the retro cards are just going to be sprinkled through here. That's some kind of parallel. I don't think it's numbered. It is not numbered, but it was a insert, so did pick up a few of those as well. Terry Bradshaw, he was a co-owner of an Xfinity Series team many years ago with Armando Fitz called Fitz Bradshaw Racing. Back in the early 2000s, Kerry Earnhardt was one of his drivers, as was Casey Atwood. I believe David Stremme had some seat time with them as well. Supercuts, I believe, was one of their sponsors. And was it 1010, 220? One of them phone card companies was as well. So here's some more random, and I'm sure I got some duplicates in here, but I wasn't worried about getting duplicates. I just wanted names that I was familiar with, names that you guys would be familiar with. Hall of Famers that are here. Somebody that's going to be in the Super Bowl later today, there you see. So got some recently retired players, as you can see as well. So got a little something for everyone here. Again, I was just excited to go in there and go through these, and want to just share with you guys what you can get at, support your local card shops. I think there's a lot of great card shops all around the country. The one that I'm very fortunate that the one near me is about 10 minutes away, 15 minutes away, not very far. And I try to get down there at least once a month, if to just buy some supplies from them. I used to have membership to Barnes & Noble. I still do, but I'm getting ready to cancel it when it comes due. And that's where I used to get some of my Beckett's and Price guides. But I was like, why am I giving my money to these larger companies? I'll just give it to my LCS when I want to buy a Beckett, even if it costs me $1 or $2 more. I'd rather put it in their pocket than a bigger corporate pocket. So there you see, another vintage card. I don't even know what year that's from. 81 it looks like. Still in really good shape. Nick Chubb, Brandon. So some of these guys, I'm already running into some duplicates. Like I said, I wasn't worried about duplicates. I was worried about getting the box as full as I could get it, because I didn't want these cards sliding around. The first thing I go is dump them on camera. Got a lot of mosaic you see there. Playoff. Another Joe Burrow there. There's Gronk. Another Peyton. So we've got players probably from every team on here, and quite a few errors. Lawrence Taylor, who actually headlined a WrestleMania. I want to say that was back in '93 against Bam Bam Bigelow. See back-to-back Juju's there. So looked like we got a lot of playoff, but definitely feel like I got my money's worth. 10 cents a pop, you can't go wrong. And when you factor in the cost of the box, which I believe is $1.50 for the empty 330 count box, you're talking $8.50 for 300 cards. So again, you're under 10 cents a card, and I'll spend all day filling up $10 boxes just to get some, stuff that maybe other people might be interested in, stuff that I can trade people with or whatever. Don't know if we've seen Barry Sanders earlier or not. Don't remember seeing too many Lions players on here. So I just wanted to go through here and give you guys a quick taste of what they have down at our card shop. And I encourage everybody to go out to your local card shops and support those guys and gals, because I know they work hard to, support the hobby. Meet a lot of interesting people in there. Sometimes you just sit at the sorting table and chat with somebody. You'll probably never see them again, but it's always just fun to get in there and find out what people collect, or who they collect, or why they collect. And for me, sports cards have always been just been a little escape, something that I enjoy. Oops. Some of my friends do it, so we're able to trade stuff back and forth. And of course, there's an online community here of a lot of people, so everybody enjoys it. And we're starting to wrap it down here, wind it down, wrap it up, take it home. So who's going to be our last card of the day? Matt Ryan of the Falcons. So there you see it. A lot of nice cards. Again, I think I got my money's worth at 10 cents a card or less than. Got some nice die cast at Target. We'll open that 2021 Prism here soon. We may do that tomorrow. I don't know just yet. I do have a really nice flea market find video coming up. My wife and I went up to Kokomo yesterday to our little John Jabs on the Passive. Well, I would call it a honey hole, if you will, but just a little place that we go to about 3-4 times a year to let them get things turned over and restocked and whatnot in all the different booths. Got some nice die cast, got some really nice programs and some really interesting stuff up there. So I'm looking forward to show you guys that. And I think that's all we have for today. So down in the comments, let me know who you think's going to win the Super Bowl and what you think the score is going to be. I'm just going to throw it out there. Let's say Rams over Bengals 24-14. Again, I don't know any favorites or odds or anything like that. I'm just throwing a couple numbers up there just to have some fun. So you guys in the comments, let me know who you think's going to win and what you think the final score is going to be. Don't have any prizes or giveaways. Didn't plan ahead enough to do that one because that would have been fun too. But nonetheless, enjoy the rest of your day. Enjoy the Super Bowl. Have a good time. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. And enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Thanks again, guys, and we will see you tomorrow.